feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't run away.
Oh yeah, so there was a video that came out, and by the way, I'll play that too. So I'm gonna be fair. I'm looking into everything, and if shit looked like bullshit, so anyway, there was like what's called again? There's like a brothel or some shit like that in L.A. or a dude that was like popular for like being around that scene. He had a YouTube channel, and he used to bring people on weekly for like sex workers. And this is like way back in the day. He had a YouTube channel, but that YouTube channel got deleted, right? I don't even know if I could find the video now. But apparently, remember we had found transcripts of like supposedly some assault that happened, right? Some assault that happened in like Vegas or Nevada, and it said Kendrick had to do with it. I'm gonna see if I can get the video. Where's the video?
So you got to go to okliar.com.
okliar.com.
Yeah, apparently it's a spoof of Kendrick Lamar's OK Lamar or OK Kendrick, whatever the case is. Website is.
What the fuck is this?
This new rap game weird.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not, bro. It's your fault, bro.
All right, hold on, let me play this video real quick. And by the way, yeah, so this is an old video. I think the guy died. So you know, this is from an archived YouTube channel that got deleted, and somehow they were able to recover these videos. Apparently, it was part of a longer podcast. It's like an hour or something, but this is the part that the woman alleges something happened. Here we go.
So
she ended up pressing charges, I think. Last thing I heard, and I had to do a huge report, and then hopefully I didn't have to go to court, but I didn't.
Sock him?
No, I didn't meet him. I met all of his friends because they were all trying to get into that room, and then we had to detain anyone trying to get in the room because the cops made us lock it out.
No, wait a second. I got a little behind. Are you telling me that this particular rapper had like a large group of
He had like
people
7 rooms
with him, like an really, like an entourage?
I'm gonna so in trouble for telling the story.
At the Hard Rock, where you had to physically apprehend.
Okay, I'm gonna rat someone out.
Yeah.
So Memorial Day weekend, it was Memorial Day or it was fight weekend? I don't remember.
Oh, they're both. There was a big UFC fight. There's always a big UFC fight Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend, and then it was fight weekend and then Memorial Day weekend. And I don't remember. I think it was Memorial Day.
I know I was there for a fight on Memorial Day weekend.
Whatever. Anyways, so I get dispatched up to one of the rooms.
Dispatched, that's lingo. That's technical insight.
I'm going to end up talking in code.
She was told to.
Yeah. The call came over the radio.
I got told to go up to her room to help some girl get down to the casino because she was scared. She ends up being all bloody and everything.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, it was lovely. So I'm like, oh, crap. And so I had to call, like, my supervisor, then I had to call my other supervisor, then I had to call my boss. And I was like, we got a situation. Because, like, half of her face was, like, blown out pretty much.
Oh,
so
God.
I'm like, oh, lovely. And come to find out, she was with a certain rapper who had assaulted her.
Was his first name Lil?
No.
That'll narrow it down.
His first name was Kendrick.
Lamar?
Yeah.
Wait, it was him? What did he do? I mean,
He beat up some chick. It was like, there was like blood all
did this stuff go out on TMZ yet? Because I think I need to make a phone call.
It's supposed to be hidden, but no one knows I'm on here, so it's okay.
Oh, no. Cat's out of the bag now. Did y'all call the police?
She
was the police.
Well,
was it swept under the carpet?
There was cops there, and we didn't find out it was Kendrick until later.
After he made it rain, it went away.
Yeah, he was in body English. It was okay. But allegedly, let's go with allegedly, so I don't get sued.
Okay. So chat. And by the way, here's the thing too. Yo, it's so crazy how like rap battles. Well, I guess it's always been like this, at least in the modern era, even with the Drake and Meek thing. Like it just stands.
Kendrick Messenger is here.
Who do you mean Kendrick Messenger? Ebony?
Player. He in the VC.
Ebony?
He the Kendrick Messenger. He the messenger.
Nigga, what do you mean the messenger, bro?
Did you do any vetting, bro, before you brought him in?
No, we did. No. Hey, yo, player.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, go ahead and explain like your whole thing in this whole thing right now.
All right. So like, first of all, it's not like my info. Like I said, it's like several different people. I'm not actually in the camp. These are like people that, you know, have like sources within, and then like they're giving the info to me and I'm just relaying it. So it's several different things from from what I understand, I think you reported on this or someone else did. Kendrick has other diss tracks. And you know, he just has them waiting in case Drake says anything, and apparently Drake's not saying anything right now because UMG told him to stand down. Apparently, Lucian was apparent that he was losing the beef. It was costing them money, so that's why he can't really say anything, and that's why he's like trying to desist from it. It's why he's not like going at Kendrick's neck right now, trying to say all this stuff, because he knows pretty much that if he goes out of line with this, if he says anything at all, the Kendrick's going to come back, and then it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And then I think the Ebony stuff also goes along with this. You know, it's part of the reason, I guess, why he's kind of has to step down with this. Why he kind of has to just like stand down and all, because he has like there's evidence on him. There's people saying several different things. All these allegations coming out. If he says anything about it, if he opens his mouth in any way about this, he's just going to get in deep trouble, and then more people are just going to keep coming out and coming for his head. So. From what I was told, that's pretty much what other people have been saying to me. So
Wale brought you here to tell us everything we've been saying for the last week.
Okay,
Bro, that shit, that shit
He
was in
also
a
said that he
Discord,
can't
bro.
say
That's all
he
cap.
can't be attached to
okay.
it because he don't want the other people to get in trouble who's in the industry. That's another thing.
okay.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. I heard all what he said.
Hey, I'll counter all of that shit because I've been seeing it float around, and half of that is retarded Kendrick Lamar fans who are just making it up like, oh, UMG's trying to protect Drake. I've talked to Drake himself. He literally told me, and you can quote it, he said, listen, real life shit got in the way right now. That's it. A nigga got shot at his crib, my nigga. Like, yo, a nigga ain't just be like, oh yeah, niggas, they're just having a shootout outside. Let me just keep cooking up this diss track. Bro, real life shit got in the way. That's the only reason why you ain't get a track hit, my nigga. Just chill. Like, this whole, like,
You know, some street shit.
Like, say again?
You really think Drake would? I wouldn't lie to you about this. You really think Drake cares about you that much to say, "Oh yes, I did all this, AK. I did all this, and I'm gonna go on the record and say I'm sorry about all of it." He's not gonna admit to it. He's just gonna keep saying this shit just so he can make himself look good.
Wait. I'm only responding to why not already, like, you know, be very active in all of this. He's been active, right? First of all these things that you're saying is from UMG. UMG even said didn't happen. So it's like, y'all will believe conspiracy theories that everybody in every camp around says didn't happen. But if y'all get like a direct source or somebody even says, oh, bro, like, yo, hey, like, of course I'm engaged, but some real shit just happened. Like right now, I got to focus on some shit real quick. Bro, if you can't understand that as a fan, yo, fans are so delusional. Yo, so what if a nigga got shot outside your house? Nigga, where's a diss song? Like, yo, what? You know what I mean? Like, yo, bruh, you have to understand that someone literally just got shot outside of his house. And again, this is now my opinion, right? Like, so Drake said some real shit. Like, of course, some real shit interrupted what got going on. Yes. This is my opinion now, right? Would that probably mean well, that probably means to me.
You don't see Drake for any of this, right? You don't see Drake going out and, you know,
you're clearly a
Kendrick
Lamar fan.
His claims. I mean, I think you said like I don't know, a couple hours ago that it was true that Dave Free didn't father any of Kendrick's kids.
That's
what
my
about all
opinion.
the other shit he was saying about Kendrick beats his wife, Kendrick does this, Kendrick does that.
That's my opinion. Hold on. Those are my opinion. By the way, and this is what I was gonna follow up because I just played this video where Drake is getting that information. I believe is from this old video. Now, here's the thing. Because now we're almost in this fact checker thing, we got to fact check shit because there's such blatant lies that if we're in a mudslinging contest and niggas is lying, it does matter, right? I'm not going to believe that Kendrick beats his wife until I could try to find, I know I hear this video of a woman saying it, but I want to find a court case. I want to find something. They said cops was called. That's my next move. I'm going to try to find it. Yeah, if I'm Drake, I'm not going to wait till it's proven, nigga. Again, I don't know where Drake got that info from, but this was floating around and there were quotes about this from a long time ago. If Drake got it from here, maybe he's just saying, bro, it's a rap battle, bro. What I'm saying is that there's such heavy allegations being thrown around, I'm not going to take none of them on face value. I'm not taking Drake's a pedophile on face value. I'm not taking Kendrick beats his wife on face value. I'm not taking that Drake has a 11-year-old kid on face value. I'm not taking none of this shit on face. I'm not taking Dave Free, father of one of Kendrick's kid on face value without some substantive proof. That's my point.
You should never take any of that shit.
You get what I mean?
Also and by the way, Drake. Now, if Drake was saying this shit about Kendrick, would you be taking this shit at face value?
Wait. Say again.
If Kendrick was being accused of doing this shit by Drake, then would you be taking this at face value? Remember, like you were so hyped about Family Matters, brother, and then Meet the Grams comes on, and then like, oh shit, man, I was so
happy. Listening to what you just said, bro.
Brother, I literally just told you, I'm not taking either or. So, again. Drake said this guy's a woman beater and that his child was fathered by another man. And I'm telling you, I'm not taking it on face value because these are like serious claims that we're in a mudslinging contest now. Just like I'm not going to just listen to Kendrick and be like, oh, Drake's a pedophile. And oh my God, Drake has a child. That's what I'm saying. I'm not taking it either or. If we switch the claims, I'm not taking them either or on face value at all. Right? I think that's the worst part of this beef. Most of the fans that's arguing now are trying to prove gossip. They're not even arguing bars no more. They're just trying to prove the gossip. Hey, Kendrick said that Drake is on some Epstein shit. Let's try to figure out the sex ring. Huh? What? Is this where we're at?
Hold on. Okay, I don't see any of OVO proving the allegations against Kendrick.
I gotta get him out of here. Don't
get him out of here.
Hold on, bro. Why would you say that? Like, niggas are not arguing about lyrics when some of the claims that they're making at this point are just like they're more important than rap. They're like it's beyond rap at this point. If any of those can be substantiated at all, and if you start like digging into shit, bro, like nigga, this is your job. If you start digging into some of the shit that are being claimed, like you would see some substantiated evidence or at least circumstantial evidence that you can't really ignore after.
All right, hold on. All right, let me ask you a question. And I'll use Kyrie. Kyrie, they're telling me that you beat your. I don't know about this. They say you have a wife. They're now accusing you of beating your wife to a bloody pulp multiple times. There is a video of you arguing with your wife and you shouting. Does that substantiate it or not?
No.
Okay. That's the point what I'm trying to say. So when y'all be like, oh, what substantiates what? It's like, okay, so if y'all will use little pieces of random evidence to substantiate that a nigga's a pedophile, or substantiate that a nigga has a child, or to substantiate that a nigga beats his wife, or to substantiate that, like, that's like Drake basically going on and said, hey, Dave Free left a like under the kid's photo. That must be his kid. What? Bruh, what we're saying is that, and this is a sad part of it all. It feels like Kendrick Lamar fans are teetering on trying to say the rumors or the allegations are true more than just saying, yo, let's say both of them lied. Let's just talk raps at that point. Let's say they both lied about these major things, all of them. What about the music?
Okay, nah.
To be honest, I think it's less Kendrick fans. It's more people that hate Drake that are doing that. I feel like Kendrick fans are left the conversation and cool with the dub.
No, it's all on the Kendrick subreddit.
Bro.
Nah, Kendrick
fans say some fucking bullshit. This shit be pissing me off.
Bro, it's literally both sides.
Kendrick niggas been saying so much bullshit lately, bro.
I get
fucking mental gymnastics.
To be honest, again,
by the way,
I feel like if you're a real Kendrick fan, you're not really concerned about this extra shit. Because at the certain point, it gets super weird where it's like, what are we even talking about?
And by the way, that Kendrick fan, I don't know if y'all moved him out. You can move him back in.
No,
as long as he's willing to, because we got to further the conversation. He's repeating, talking, but he sounds like a Redditor. Like a Redditor is usually a low IQ person. Yo, when like a low IQ Redditor is the person who just knows talking points. So when you say something and I'm stating, oh, okay, this is how I look at it on both sides, you got to move on from that point to your next point. That's what I'm waiting for. You just keep repeating. Well, what about if Drake did that? Like when I said the same, I answered that already. Go ahead.
We don't gotta do the what about it, but I got a good question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How much of this do you think? Okay, I have a theory, right? I have a theory that a part of what's going on here is executives against Drake. Do you think Lucian may be disgruntled with Drake for his his seemingly covert operations with other third-party entities within the industry, i.e., Gamma. Do you think it's possible that Lucian may be wanting to give him a little slap on the wrist? You know what I'm saying? Let him know, like, yo, bruh, you see how we orchestrated this whole thing right here? You got to cool out with doing that, spreading that equity around. You know what I'm saying? Let's really have a real. What do you think Elliot thinks about the battle? Huh?
Okay.
You got his number, right?
Well, first of all, Elliot just got married to I think it's Nicole Richie or something like that. Like he's in a very lovely place of love. Even his label, respectfully, which I have a contract there, it's left in the hands of Salute to Homemade Productions and other people. He's not like all the way music in tune. Like Lucian is a different story. Now I'll say this, and this is one of the things where this is when that when real music people are talking versus like these other ancillary bullshit people, because like you could tell when that guy is quoting, right, and he says, "Oh, UMG had a meeting and they're trying to protect Drake." Let me be very clear with y'all, okay? Drake is at the point where he has ultimate leverage over his situation with UMG. It behooves UMG if Drake is at any point could leave, they own part of his catalog, right? That's why sometimes labels don't care if a nigga die, because they own the shit already. They own the shit they're gonna get most of the money from. So these days, they have to give Drake more money than they've ever given him to get probably less of a return than they probably used to get. And it's because Drake owns some of his masters. Back in the day, he didn't own that. Here's what I'm trying to say. If you are a plantation, let me give you an example. If you're a plantation and have a bunch of slaves, and one slave, because of how well he's performed, he's becoming freer and freer and freer and freer. Is it in your benefit to keep protecting him or replace him? That is always the thing when it comes to these larger artists, because you might think that they're not in the contracts that really benefit I mean, of course he makes UMG money, but it's nothing of the same of a different artist that probably is completely in a royalty rate contract that their masters is completely owned by UMG. So my point is this: if anything, at a point UMG might be like, "Yo, we might need to sacrifice Drake to make the next one, not protect him while we're losing leverage. As the more successful Drake gets, they lose leverage."
So you agreeing with what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So you do think there's some validity that Lucian, maybe some other executives, may be trying to get at Drake because he's spreading the equity to other companies, third-party companies within the industry.
Lucian right now and UMG are probably saying, as long as this stays within the family, we don't have a horse in the race. And actually, Drake has gotten so big, we rather it be someone else that replaces him more than just giving Drake. Everybody's careful of somebody like Drake and even Taylor. Like, I think Taylor is going to be a big problem. She's just too successful, though. Getting to that point of where Michael Jackson was at, where essentially he was looking at the major labels as just like a partner, and he was also buying up other people's catalog to leverage later. Drake's at the point where the labels ain't going to protect him because it's not about love, it's about business. If anything, they're like, yo, let's get our money that we gave him, the $400 million, let's recoup all that, and we own his catalog anyway. We own the catalog. That's why people, like, fans can't understand why, with all due respect, and I don't want to call this person's name, but like Pop Smoke's label is making more money off Pop Smoke now, more than they would have ever made off Pop Smoke while he was alive. Same with Juice WRLD. I don't know about X, because X was kind of independent. But Juice WRLD, Pop Smoke, of course. You know why? They're locked in perpetuity in catalog. Their catalog is owned by those entities for life. For life. You get what I mean? The more you become a established artist, you start to negotiate. All that, you go look at Drake's last release, it says OVO Sound /Republic. Go look at Kendrick's release, it says just Kendrick Lamar or PG Lang. That's the sign that an artist is gaining leverage over the machine. And why the hell would the machine care about your future works when they already own your past? Look, think about this, right? Kendrick Lamar, who supposedly is just now being distributed, I don't know if it's through Sony or whatever. You know who owns his back catalog? So they did a stat this week. Chart data was like, Kendrick's back catalog is up 65%. Who do you think is eating off of that? Kendrick don't own his back catalog. You think he owns Good Kid, Mad City? No, he don't. You think he owns To Pimp a Butterfly? No, he don't. So you know who makes money off of that this week? UMG. They're over here like, thank you, motherfucker. You went independent or wherever the fuck you went. Yeah, we have a distribution deal or some shit with you. But every time you get lit, your back catalog, we make money off. That's why it would benefit a label if somebody died, because you don't get to make no more music that's not on their shit. People only get to get your old shit that they forever get money off.
Top Dog is eating. I'm not gonna hold you.
Of course. And by the way, I think that was, if we're talking about missteps and we really want to talk about strategy, I think Drake was doing a feeler out there to see if Top Dog fucked with Kendrick still, or Kendrick fucked with Top Dog, because Kendrick went through a 5-year label battle. And usually if you've been fighting over a contract for 5 years, allegedly, niggas ain't cool after that. So I think he threw a feeler out there. But why is Top Dog going to be mad? He still get paid every time Kendrick Lamar's old catalog gets streamed. And Kendrick's a prolific artist. Hey, Kendrick put his work in building the brand of TDE. You can't be mad at him for leaving. So, hey, yo, we eat, y'all, you eat. Let's keep it moving.
But that's not really what my question was. Do you think Drake's relationship with Gamma is a conflict of interest for UMG?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think a product of this beef, the way it played out, may be a product of that?
On the executive side, not the intentions, I think these artists really don't fuck with him. I really think these artists don't fuck with him.
I agree. Do you think this will have developments over time that we could see that it's more than just the artist, though?
Oh, no, of course. No, of course. I think Drake's relationship with the label, while they might appreciate how often he drops off music, it's never been like, I've always heard that OVO they don't fuck with the label at all. They just send music to get uploaded. Okay, that's good and all, but a lot of times what that does is the label lacks a lot of control. And it's good for a while, but of course, and ultimately they yearn that control. And seeing Drake in this position, there's probably a couple of things they could probably do to, make it a little tougher for
him. It's crazy.
So
where's my Kendrick Lamar fan, man? I want to hear him.
Oh, you don't like these? You don't like these hard questions?
Oh no. You could ask the question still. I just want to hear my boy. I just want to hear what he got going on, because he sounds like a Redditor. Like he's coming in with talking points, and I would like to.
No, but he's capping, because all the things that he said, I read that on Reddit. Like he's capping. Like he's not a person that really got the sources. Like he's lying. Like literally.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like you could tell when someone has just read something versus that, like they have an actual understanding of it, right? Because after I give a response to it, you would then process it, and if you have an understanding of it, you would then come back with a counter, right?
So you're pretty much saying that the Riddler is just a Reddit person, pretty much.
No, I'm not saying that about the Riddler. I think the Riddler is actually someone who worked at that hotel, got this information. I think that they knew it was valuable because it was Drake's, and I believe that they would have just I actually believe that when they said, yo, they were just holding it. You're working at a 5-star hotel. This hotel has been frequented by billionaires, celebrities, athletes, everybody, right? Could you imagine how valuable it is, like, to even go through the trash? Let's be honest. Even go through the trash of these people's rooms, right? Even, like, whatever, a lost and found, going through that, sifting through that to see what, like, a lot of times at these hotels, like, people.
That's weird.
But again, if you know that there's things of value, all of this is weird, right? You might, like, information matters. The person said, I was waiting till you died to sell this.
That's crazy to me. That's just
The
crazy.
only weird thing I see with that makes me say, is the beard line. Then this guy here being, I ain't gonna lie, maybe it's just me, but every time I hear Ebony, it goes straight to that part of the internet. I'm like, Ebony just sound like some freak nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you typed it in when you did your little research. It looked like it was like a private grinder page type shit for niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
that's what it had looked
I
like.
agree.
It did, right?
Yo.
No, I
I'm
agree.
just saying.
Michael K. Williams and everybody else that they listed, even that the person was tweeting, appears to be homosexual or may have been homosexual. It might have been a closeted group. By the way,
I won't be surprised if Kendrick into that, man.
It looked like some weird escort shit. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, it's not that.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kendrick Lamar into the stuff like that.
By the way,
that wouldn't
also,
surprise me. Look what type of nigga he is.
Also, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know sometimes his, I don't want to, make the dead look any type of way, but there was questions about his sexuality. Now that I see that this nigga just randomly tweeted out Kevin Samuels, I'm like, yo, this is some homosexual like cult type shit, bro. Like, let's be honest, bro. Like, what are we talking?
You talking about Metro? Or
no, I'm talking about this whole Ebony shit. Like,
yeah, like, and then you get to realize a bunch of them, they have Ebony as their last name. They even, like, when they put up Michael K. Williams, they said, rest in peace to Mr. Michael K. Williams, a.k.a. Mike Ebony. This sounds like he was part of this Ebony cult club shit that may have been, hey, yo, you know what I mean? Look what it says. Rest in peace to Michael K. Williams, a.k.a. Mr. Ebony. May both your families smile on this Mother's Day. You see, Omar wasn't a character. He was the embodiment of everything that is ebony. Brother, do I need to spell it out to you? If you don't know who Omar is from The Wire, let me jog some of y'all memory because some of y'all might be young.
The original Booty Goon.
Don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell truth about you. That's all that means.
Omar, the original Booty Goon, chat.
This was Omar right here. See? Bruh, you don't got to put 2 and 2 together, man. You don't got to put 2 and 2 together.
I'm just saying, bro, and I agree with you. I don't believe none of the lies. I feel like it's like if you're going to look at one thing as a lie, you got to take all the lies as lies. So.
Yeah.
The only lie that's confirmed is that Drake does not have a daughter. That is confirmed.
Now, and by the way, everybody thinks I'm like dick riding by just saying, okay, I get how these lies, quote unquote, may have been fed. Like anything to do with that picture that Kendrick used came from this guy, right? And if it was a lie, whatever. The child thing, nobody has any idea why did Kendrick just randomly say you have a daughter. He said it with authority. He said it like, yo, that's what's going on. So I personally believe that might have been actually true that Drake fed it. I'm not saying I know for a fact, but bro, you would have to get, if I'm gonna rap about or you're gonna rap about that somebody has a daughter, you would want really good evidence, right?
Confirmation.
Okay, act. You're focusing specifically on the daughter side of this. Like the whole point of why it just comes off like this whole situation is Drake fronting to try to save his image right now is because, nigga, he put out Meet the Grams. You have a whole bunch of bombs thrown throughout it, but you also have that damning picture, which goes to show you that he has some type of mole in your camp, right? And instead of just directly addressing that, yo, Putin, hold on, bro. Instead of directly addressing that, right, or maybe just taking the L, Drake goes on 2 days later to try to pivot and say that we fed you all of the information, including the shit on the picture. So the Olympics, the glove, all of that. Yes, he did, nigga. He tried to confront Putin, bro. I know the lyrics. He basically said, nigga, the glove and the Ozempic is for less inflation. Nigga, you can look up the fucking song lyrics. He literally said the Maybach glove. Bro, I'm not even talking to you right now. I'm talking to Akademiks. He said in the lyrics, nigga, he said the Maybach glove and the Ozempic pills are for less inflation. He's trying to paint the picture. Bro, Putin, let me talk, dog, please. He basically said that he basically is trying to say that everything that you have aligned with in that song, including the fucking song cover, is something that I gave to you. But you're seeing clearly that he lied about the song cover aspect of it. So like you can focus on the daughter not being true, but you're completely like evading that portion of it. And it doesn't matter which part of it is true or not. If you're trying to sit on a song and say or paint the narrative that I gave you all your information, but a large percentage of it was not, you looking funny in the light. That's the point. That's the point I'm trying to say.
Hey,
No superpowers is neutralizing. That's what's going on.
Hey, listen, sir. This is just my opinion. And now I feel like I almost got to give a disclaimer. Drake didn't tell me any of this. We did not talk about this. He did not answer no questions about this. And again, I try to make it very clear. If it's something that Drake told me that I could share with y'all, I usually say Drake told me, right? My opinions are my opinions, not because I communicate with him, means that I'm just his mouthpiece, right? Like, again, I'm here sitting saying, yeah, I think he was probably just capping about the Dave Free shit. I've never even said that to him. You know, I've never been like, yo, you lying about this? Because, like, bro, I don't really give a fuck. Okay. What was I trying to say? Fuck, I lost my train of thoughts.
Hey, and more Kendrick fans just sending me these crazy messages. It said, please tell Act quit being compromised. The House of Ebony is a dance club. The dance blog is what Uzi was doing. Tell AK to search up the polls. The House of Ebony is not a cult.
Okay, it's not a
Quit
cult.
being
Hold on.
compromised.
No. It's not a cult, but the House of Ebony, usually in, like, listen, I don't want to get too deep into it, but voguing is usually a dance form that is really associated with the LGBTQ community, okay? The House of Ebony, and their acceptance and that being one of the things they do, you could probably just use, like, we're going to use a little common sense. They're a group, let's not call them a cult, but they're a group that's probably mostly LGBTQ identifiers, okay? And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it, okay? Again, I probably said that because I was just like, oh, this seems to be really, but no, they're LGBTQ, right? It's fine. And I think that's proven by just even analyzing what type of dances and what type of events they do, okay?
That nigga Drake
You got all, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All these Kendrick haters been getting at me. I'm banned from LA. They told me I was gonna get DP if I touched down at LAX.
Hold on. Wait. The people who, well, first of all, pause if they say you're getting DP. That might be a different DP.
That's crazy.
But hey, like the Kendrick fans who are saying that aren't like the actual like Kendrick fans who are in the West Coast like dancing to Not Like Us. These are like woke motherfuckers who are like, they're probably LGBTQ themselves and they're trying to like create some bullshit. You feel what I'm saying?
They're obsessed.
Why you throwing dirt on us?
Hey, they told me that I was a colorist. That's why I hate Kendrick, because I'm a colorist and I like white women and I don't deserve to live because of that.
Sad.
Yo, these are the type of DMs I get on my Instagram requests.
Oh God.
Yo, Ak, how do you feel that the items are up for auction right now?
Well, this is where I think this is a misstep on Ebony's part, right? You're looking a little bit dumb, and also it looked like you're doing too much if you're selling medicine bottles, that's crazy. If you're selling a glove, whatever. Like, I mean, I don't think Drake is gonna give a fuck. You sell the glove, you sell the shirt. But if you're selling an Ozempic prescription receipt, or you're selling a Ozempic box, I think that's kind of fucked up. I'll be honest.
And also, let me just say this real quick. Drake never literally said that Dave Free is the father of Kendrick's child. He's taunted by saying, but when he said,
what are you doing?
No, hold on. When he said, I heard that kid might be Dave Freeze, he's taunting Kendrick by saying, I know Dave Free and your wife been fucking around, so you better get a blood test. He's not literally saying, I know for a fact that your kid is Dave Free.
Nigga, are you fucking serious right now?
So don't be mad when Kendrick tell the truth about you, since you won't tell lies about him.
Are you fucking serious right now, bro? You're telling me that Drake as big as he is and as smart as he is, nigga, I would like to think that you're saying that he just unintentionally said on the track, I heard that one of them little kids might be Dave Freeze, and you're insinuating that he's saying or not trying to paint the narrative that Kendrick's kid is Dave Freeze. You're just saying, it might like come on, bro. At that point, you playing with words, nigga. Like, what the fuck are you like? Come on.
Let me respond. You never been in the hood and like you're like you arguing with niggas you don't fuck with, and you know the nigga's girlfriend's a hoe, and you saying, yo, nigga, you better get a blood test.
Nah, we
like,
don't do that.
Hoe.
They not
All
like
right,
that.
No, nigga, no. And like, I get the point you're trying to make, but you're like weaseling around the fact that Drake is not. Drake was not doing that. Drake has to know that if he goes on a fucking on a song in the most publicized beef in the last 20 years and says, I heard that one of them little kids might be Dave Freeze. He's literally insinuating to niggas that are listening that, hey, bruh, one of them kids is Dave Freeze. It's not like, nigga, hey, yo, bitch is fucking around on you. Like, no, nigga, come on.
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing all this instead of just...
If a dude says might, that doesn't mean he knows 100%.
Exactly. Bro, hold on. Why are we even entertaining this?
Both
of these guys were chatting. Listen, here's my
Kendrick
point.
don't tell no lies. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't never told a lie.
You see, that's the problem. People look at Kendrick like a messiah, like he can't lie. That's why they're trying to create an Epstein angle, like Drake actually has a sex cult with children. Because they can't...
He did say he can double down on that line.
What the fuck are you, bro? Okay. I can't. Like Kendrick's intern, respect. You know I fuck with you, but you really will ride hard for Kendrick. I'm not gonna say
he's a real nigga. He's not a liar. How you get mad at me?
He is.
Listen, how you
he
know
is a real nigga, but bro, they both humans. They both human beings. All I'm gonna say is
you're telling me that Drake has a child. You're telling me that Drake, if you said Kendrick doesn't lie, so Drake has a child.
Yes, I believe it, bro. I believe.
No, I don't believe he has a second child. But even if he does, like, nigga, y'all keep focusing on this child aspect. Like,
if Drake
in the last time he was
crazy shit, we gonna drop it, bro. We gonna drop the proof if you.
Real quick, gang. Can I say something? Yo, act right. My only thing is where I feel like you're being biased and you're being like willfully ignorant, right? Is with the planting of the evidence thing, right? My only thing is, if I believe Drake to be as smart and maniacal as he is, right, the true petty king, you know what I'm saying? I would think that if you was really going to set somebody up with like evidence, you would have proof of you doing so, and it wouldn't take you 10 hours plus to come out with that revelation for the public.
It wasn't even 10 hours. This nigga took what, 2 days? Like, bro, if you took. Think about that.
What do you say to that? What do you say to that?
Yo, I think you're being intentionally obtuse with that information.
Exactly.
Hold on. I don't care to give Drake any credit for planting information. That's other people doing mental gymnastics. I don't want to act like Drake is some genius who planted information. Here's my thing. Don't you think it's a huge misstep in a battle to act like you have a big revelation that someone has a kid and it's completely false and no one knows how on earth you got the information? I don't care if
nobody
Drake
proved that it was false yet.
Bro,
what?
Nobody even talking about
it. Nobody gives a fuck out your mouth, gang.
Bro, okay, listen, act. Nobody is even talking about the kid thing anymore, bro. You're having niggas in a club. You're having niggas dancing in a club.
Yo. Let me ask you a question.
Nobody gives a fuck about the secondary kid anymore.
Let me ask you a question. So y'all said that Drake has to prove that he planted shit, but nobody cares to verify if the information rapped about is true or not. So Drake
gotta drop some fire shit, and we're gonna prove it. If Drake drops some fire shit, we're gonna prove it.
I just want to point out that is not what Kyrie said when I made the initial point. That's not what I was talking about. If I've allowed the chance to answer with my point, I just want to know: do you feel like does that not mean anything? Because do we feel like do we believe that there is a mole
I
Nigga,
don't.
the nigga is on Twitter literally letting you know I'm the one that got his prescription pills. It's no more
Again, we don't
OVO.
even know how the fuck he got. I'm just saying, do we believe there is a mole? Do we not believe there's a mole? Because this is my thing, right? If you're going to say that you planted things to a mole, that means there is a mole. Do we believe that there is or is not a mole? And I think that's where, like, if we're talking
Who
about
both
things
these
to
guys
question
think
in
is
the
a
future,
mole is different. Drake might
and
be
I
like,
agree.
Whoever I leaked that info to, or I put it in the air that I might have a daughter, that's the mole. And then Kendrick might be like, nigga, the mole is the nigga who's coming to me randomly, because it's not like Kendrick knew this nigga, come to me with items that belong to you, including prescription bottles. That's and who knows? That nigga might have also brought up other information. Yo, yeah, I heard that nigga Chubbs talking shit about Drake. He was in the lobby talking to a side bitch. He was complaining that Drake did this to him or said this to, like, who knows, bro? So again, both of these guys don't have to be talking about the same mole.
So now we're making up the idea that there's two fucking moles in this. Like
That's what I'm saying. Kendrick, tell the truth.
There
bro. That's all it is.
isn't no mole because
what the fuck are Nick?
Yo, there isn't a mole technically because there isn't any factual information.
Bro, it doesn't matter if you can. Oh my God, y'all.
It doesn't matter if you can
It
prove
doesn't
it.
matter.
But that means that he planted it.
No. Listen to me. You're focusing on the fact that, like, okay, we want to prove it, but you're nigga. The point of a mole is you're getting information from said person. So, like, it doesn't matter if it's factual or not in this context of defining the person as the mole. Listen, let me fucking finish. It doesn't matter in this context of proving that there is a mole by if what they're giving to you is factual or not. The point is you're getting information from somebody that is close to or tied to Drake's camp, which can be defined as a mole. That's what a mole is. So, nigga, what the fuck are we talking about? Now we're saying there's two or there's none. But clearly he got this information from somebody. And you niggas keep focusing on this. Like Kendrick didn't say 20 other things.
Hold on. Brittany bitch in the comment section, you said, yo, Ak, how is there no mole when you have pictures and videos and this and third? You don't have a mole in your camp if the hotel employee took some shit out the garbage and sold it to your op. That's not a mole. I'm sorry, that's just not a mole. If a mole is this, like a mole is, yo, I'm in Drake's camp and I'm feeding you the information. That's a mole. A mole is not someone who is not connected to Drake in any type of way, finding out some random information, however they found it out, and telling somebody else who don't fuck with Drake.
Kendrick fans not street smart. That's just what it is. Like,
that niggas doing backflips around this shit.
Okay,
no, I'm asking you. Okay, explain to me the mole.
You haven't technically found out who the person is that leaked the security footage and the picture to Kendrick, right? You have not really technically found out who that is, right?
Hold on. We're gonna use some simple deduction here, okay? The only time we've seen a security footage, the only time we've seen any of these items seems to be from this one guy, Ebony Prince. This person seems to be a former employee, at least at certain points. Looked like he may have worked there 6 months or longer between January and July. He would have information to know that other people got fired because of Drake. Maybe he cussed them out, whatever happened. He would have the security footage from the January incident because he was still employed there, and he would probably have, I don't know, either lost his job or some other shit happened in July when Drake came back for the It's Just a Blur tour. Again, that sounds like one guy who is given a lot of information, who probably has a lot of information, and if we're believing the shit he's teasing, that he has an open laptop with mad more information, maybe that's all the information that Kendrick was alluding to on Meet the Grams. So now let's talk about the mole. The only thing I could see the mole possibly bringing that this guy wouldn't know, unless maybe there's an email to a paternity test or something like that, or maybe there's paternity tests like in the fucking hard drive, is maybe a mole close to Drake is telling Kendrick, no, Drake has a kid. He has a secret kid. He's just not claiming it. Again, Drake is putting his fucking head on the stone. He's saying it's not true. And at this point, if I'm Kendrick, if you really want to make that shit really sting, expose the child. Pusha T exposed the campaign that Drake was gonna go on, the Nike campaign that was supposed to, or the Adidas campaign that was supposed to announce his child and expose the
Drop
name
some
of the
shit.
kid.
Then we gonna expose it if you drop some shit.
So
we need to drop some.
The onus is on you. You just claim I have a daughter. The onus is on you to prove it. Like, what are we talking about?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all Kendrick fans is something else, bro. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
they're
Yo, I
annoying,
ain't gonna
bro.
lie to y'all, man.
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
I don't understand why y'all are.
Nah,
I
get
just don't
Kendrick out
understand
the
why
mouth,
people
man.
are.
Bro, y'all
Why
something
people
else, bro.
hyper focusing on the child thing? Like he didn't say 20 other things in this whole
That's
exchange.
goofy if you lied about me having a
Like,
daughter, bro. That
So
is
what y'all
goofy
gonna
for
do
you
when
to
that
do
nigga
that.
find out he got a daughter?
That's is it a lie or did somebody or did you tell somebody to tell me that?
It's a lie. You believed it. You
I
was
think it's the
flexing.
truth, bro. I think it's the truth. That nigga Kendrick ain't gonna lie about that.
So
I
Kendrick,
ain't gonna lie.
The real reason I don't care about that shit, though.
Yo. By the way, I don't know if that's Kendrick intern talking, but this is exactly why Drake at this moment has to just fall back and just focus on playing his own game. You hear what this guy just said? Like, listen, I'm one of Drake's biggest fans, and I'm saying I think it got to a point where Drake didn't get whatever tea or dirt he probably needed to get, and he probably started embellishing and maybe even have lied. And I said an example of that could have been this whole Dave Free shit. That's what I'm saying. I'm one of Drake's biggest fans.
Come on,
Hold on.
Why would
I'm
Kendrick make a
saying
whole
that as
song
one
like
of Drake's biggest fans.
verse to a
And
kid, bro?
I
Why would
have
Kendrick
you
just say
over
that
here. I have you over here who's one of Kendrick's biggest fans, and you're so a fan, you say Kendrick would not lie.
He never
That's
lied.
crazy.
In the last 12
That's
years,
hilarious, bro.
did not lie.
You don't know
Yo,
that,
Kendrick,
man.
bro, you making us look
Kendrick,
bad, bro.
nigga.
Stop. You making us look crazy right now.
Yeah,
Stop.
calm down, guys.
Nigga, Kendrick
Y'all
lied
niggas
to
is
his
acting oblivious.
yo.
Nope. Y'all niggas is acting slow.
Kendrick
I ain't
lied to
gonna say
his
it.
mom
I'm
about
gonna
who
say it, bro.
touched him. We know this. Come on. Kendrick
Y'all
lied to his
niggas
mom
just
about
trying
who
not
touched
to
him.
believe the truth, bro. Why would Kendrick make a whole verse about somebody's daughter? Like a nigga wouldn't just make a whole pinpointed verse about this little girl. Like fuck that. No, Kendrick do not move like that, bro. He's more
And that's why Drake
calculated than
lost
that.
before the battle begun. And that's why Drake lost before the battle begun. Like they just want to see
nigga,
him
Drake
lose.
lost
Leave that
because
shit for
he
no reason.
got fucking cooked. Nigga, what are you talking
Nah,
about?
he lost before the battle begun, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it
No,
is.
he had a
See, that's,
chance
I
to
hate
win.
when you niggas say
He
that.
had a chance to win.
You Drake
Like,
fans
what?
got to stop doing that. Y'all make Drake
Exactly.
seem
Like
very
y'all
weak.
scared of the truth, bro. The
Hold
truth
on,
is
Kendrick. Hold on, Kendrick, because you've been bugging. Hold on, Kendrick.
All right,
You Drake fans make Drake look so crazy when y'all do like, oh, he was never going to win from the beginning, because y'all wasn't saying that at the beginning. Y'all say he was going to kill
Right.
niggas.
Oh,
Don't do that.
Nigga, no matter at what point during this whole situation, you niggas have pivoted out of a loss to try to negate the brevity of the loss as much as you could. Like as much as you can, you try to negate it. Like it's crazy, dude. Just accept the fact that you lost, nigga.
Y'all still can't prove Kendrick's a liar, bro. Y'all can't prove.
No, wait, hold on, Akita. I'm not saying Kendrick definitely did win. I'm a Drake fan, but Kendrick definitely did win. Not Like Us is hard. Like the reason why I'm saying Drake lost before the battle begun, because even since the very beginning when Push Ups was leaked, y'all niggas was saying, oh well, Drake he needs to put it on DSPs. It never was like that in hip hop before. Even like when Taylor Made came out, well, he used Tupac, so that just doesn't count. Like
we fuck with Taylor Made
from the very beginning.
Nah, yeah,
and I just knew he was gonna lose his battle. I just knew it.
Okay. Number one, the DSP thing. I remember everything you just said. The DSP thing, I will stand behind that because nigga, if you really mean what you're saying, you're not gonna put it out unofficially for people to think that it's not real.
That's just mixtape. No. The point is now unfortunately we live in this era where niggas can hide behind AI and use it as an excuse for you
just
not
like
wanting
you can
to have no hand in
old
it.
girl, nigga.
Exactly. But please stop bringing up the girl so they can stop focusing on that, please, because we got bigger shit to talk about in this situation.
But Ack is the one that debuted the song. You think Ack is just gonna lie to niggas and just put some
No.
AI?
Ack got the file after we were listening to an unofficial. Yes, after we were listening to an unofficial version of it that leaked online. That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about the final version.
Nigga, it don't matter, bro. The point is, bro, the almost entirety of the song, aside from a beat switch and 2 line changes, right? was pretty much out unofficially. And you have a bunch of people at the time who were saying that the song was AI. Instead of Drake just standing on it and stamping it himself, he was hiding behind the fact that it was AI, which you could argue he was doing, so that if niggas negatively reacted to it and said it was whack, he could sit and say, oh, that wasn't me. That's why niggas were harping so much about. No, it wasn't, bro. That's why people were harping so much on him officially.
A certified weirdo.
Y'all got y'all got to slow down, man. There's too many voices at one time.
By the way,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, for clarity, I personally believe, and via our conversation, and when I say that, now people could say, okay, he's quoting something that Drake said. The way how that song came out, I personally believe that Drake did not put it out as how it was. I first saw that song, I got sent by a few pages, including Grand Wizard. I see the song. I hit Drake. I say, Drake, are we lit? This is it? Is this the song we're going with? It was at that time only posted from what I seen on, and I never go on my Reddit, but it was on my Reddit, DJ Akademiks Reddit. So I go on there. I'm listening to it. I asked Drake, and the reason why I had an inclination that it was real, he says, hey, Ak, could you get that taken down? I said, I don't run my Reddit. I don't control. I don't have no. I don't know what's going on in there, right? And then he says to me, he says, you know what? Never mind. It's cool, right? And he's like, yo, matter of fact, you don't gotta like post it or nothing. He basically was saying, don't post it because like it wasn't finished or whatever. But he wasn't telling me it was real.
That proves Tequila's point, kind of.
Shit, huh?
I said that proves his whole point of what Tequila just said. Like he was just trying to.
Nah, I'm just
no, bro. He didn't want the song up. Yo. He didn't want the song up because the song is not mixed and mastered. Like, bro, of course, like people ain't gonna react favorably to an unmixed song. So he's telling me, bro, try not to give this attention, bro. Like people don't give it no attention. Clearly, he probably was. I don't know how it got leaked. I really, honestly don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. How the fuck are you leaking a Drake song in mid?
I don't know. Like, okay. Hear what I'm saying, though. I think that he was just gonna drop the real version. I had to do my job, so I launch up a stream and I start running with the leak shit. I'm like, so I kept saying on stream, yo, this might be AI. I don't know, right? Because he's not telling me it's real, but I could kind of tell it's real. That's why I'm playing it with authority. Then I get the real version because I ain't gonna lie, that version did sound a little flat. I get the real version midstream. Now, if you know, again, I'm telling you, Drake is in an unwinnable situation. They're gonna take what I said and be like, oh, that's definitely proof that he was trying to leak the song without claiming it. No, he didn't want the unmastered version. You got to realize, first impression is so big.
But the other thing that says is that something happened where it got leaked.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
Yes. And here's my point. If he leaked it, he would have just let it rock, right? And then, like, he could have just played like this odd game. Bro, his main issue is that Noel didn't mix the shit and master it. Like, that's a rough version that makes the song sound like trash. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I never really liked the song as much until I heard the finished version. And I didn't even know I was on it.
But outside of the song itself, does that situation, would that be credence to the idea that there is definitely a mole within the camp that would have access to rough drafts?
Honestly,
songs?
Okay. Honestly, and I definitely don't even watch these dudes, but I've seen it online. Ruri and Millie Mall said they heard the song. I never heard the song. I never heard it before. I saw it online. I never heard it. I don't know how they got.
When you say that's checking the temperature if niggas already heard it.
All right, but I don't know how they heard it. Right? I know how
he sent it.
No. And by the way, Drake never sent me the final version anyway. I think Drake was trying to put it out, and it got sent to me because I got it from a legit source. But here's the point I'm trying to say. The way how I've seen Drake songs get leaked, right? Like, I remember I was telling him to drop Grease. Like, Grease was one of my songs. Like, yo, come with me. Like, how did that song go? Grease. Y'all know the song Grease?
That shit's a classic.
Like,
yeah, with DJ Khaled.
Louis V, like, whatever it is, right? from what I heard, Drake has the song, right? It's unmixed, unmastered. Like, Drake is playing it for bitches. Probably he's airdropping. I don't know what he's doing, my nigga. But, and also, it's not only him. It's maybe the internet. However, from what I've heard, it's always bitches who get Drake songs. Like, and again, obviously, we're talking about this song compared to, like, the songs I'm talking about. Yeah, you want to play it for girls. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I heard the songs got leaked. That's
DJ
not a
Hill was
mold.
talking shit, like, talking about let Kendrick cook, but ain't no way that nigga heard none of Kendrick's songs. So how's like this nigga music like getting out? Like you gotta be on.
You said what?
You said what?
Boy Wonder. I heard shit about him possibly being involved in the mole stuff.
Nah, Boy Wonder not
he's
no
getting
more.
it from Reddit. Like,
Boy Wonder not no more, bro. Like, bro, Boy Wonder is as solid as they come. He not no more, bro. There's no like. I'm again. All right, if there is a mole, it's not the guys who has made 20+ million with him. Like, yo, my nigga, like, think about this for a second, bro. Boy Wonder is Drake's main producer. He produced Push-Ups. You think he produced Push-Ups? He's made over $20 million with Drake. Actually, even more. Like, he's made the majority of his money is made with Drake. To sell out to Kendrick Lamar, bro? Like, come on, my nigga. To be a mole?
That makes sense.
Niggas be scared of killers all the time.
Also,
I mean, he's also produced for Kendrick in the past. There's
bro,
some
he's
people
Drake's
saying
main producer, bro.
The instrumental, actually, 616 in LA, that the diss song that he replied to Kendrick second, apparently has the sample in that song. Al Green apparently looped to sound like it says that, to sound like it says Boy Wonder. I don't know. And this was like 2 other people that were saying this too. And it's also
the reason why he sampled Al Green is because Drake's uncle.
I think his uncle. Yeah, his uncle.
The niggas that work with Al Green. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the reason why he sampled Al Green.
He was on that song that was sampled, like Drake's uncle, which was a fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But bro, like, to be honest though, too, with this whole like there's not a mole situation, or like Kendrick's lying, or like y'all trying to make it into 2 moles and all this other shit. Here's my counterpoint to you with that, right? Okay, we can ignore the picture if you want and say it's from a different person.
Yeah.
We can ignore the child leaking. But what is it that you have to say about the fact that Kendrick knew the fact that Drake was going to release Family Matters, the title of the song, and what he was going to be talking, the subject matter that was on it, because he talked about that in the beginning of Euphoria. But then he also knew the title of it and had a fucking counter check move or chess move to 40 minutes after he released it, which then reckons back to the title of Family Matters, nigga. And it goes into Meet the Grams with all this other explosive shit. So you're telling me that, okay, he had, how else would he know that unless somebody is feeding him the songs? How like literally
because
how
in
else
Meet the
would
Grams, because in Meet the Grams, he's not rebuttaling anything on Family Matters. He only rebuttals Family Matters
no.
The next day.
I'm not even talking about the song matter. I'm talking about the fact that the title played. Like, you literally knew that the song would be called. I mean, not. How would it make sense? Like, nigga, you would have to have that song.
Oh God!
How would you know? Again, the subject matter that's going to be on it.
And let me ask you a question. What does he say
Well,
specifically?
616 serves as a warning.
Hold on. Act. What'd you say, bro?
What does Kendrick say specifically on any of these songs that makes it seem like he immediately knows what's going on with the other songs?
He knew. Okay, so I'm glad you asked that. If you go back to the beginning portion of Euphoria, right?
Yeah.
I think he said something like, I already know the master manipulator. I already know the angles you're going to take, fabricating stories on the family front because of what you heard on Mr. Morale, right? So he knew that he was going to go into what he went into on Family Matters, probably as
Drake
much so
said the
as
same thing on TaylorMade. Drake said the same thing on TaylorMade. He said, I know you're about to go at the pedophile angle. Yeah. Drake
yes, but you have people, in Discord, I've had people arguing to me about, oh, Drake's this fucking like telepathic genius that can predict the future just because he thought that Kendrick would take one of the most like underbelly things that niggas have been talking about Drake for the past 5 years. Because let's be real, I'm gonna go on record and say this. Really, nothing of what Kendrick said on any of his disses was shit that was like not known. He just packaged it all together. Even the shit with the
Except the
pedophilia.
Jordan.
Like niggas was already, yeah, but whatever. Like I'm really trying to not like fuck that point, bro. Fuck that point. Because the bigger point is the pedophilia. Let's be real. Like, no, seriously, like the child shit is just like whatever, nigga. The bigger point that niggas really need to talk about is the pedophilia allegation. So again, if niggas have been talking about that shit for the last 5 years, right? Of course, and you probably know this. Drake is savvy as shit. He knows what the internet is talking about him. Like, nigga, look how he reacted with the tuna shit.
Yo, brother. It appears that you are still yet to identify what did Kendrick say that made it very obvious that he knew, because he was dropping tracks like 20 minutes after Drake dropped. When did he ever do that to make it very abundantly clear that he knew what Drake had on his song? Now you might say the closest
thing when he told that nigga he can spread him this, I can spread you this time, but that's a random act of kindness. Like I'ma chill right now, but soon as you do some fuck shit, I'ma let it be out.
That's not rebuttaling. That's
right,
matters,
right?
Yeah, no. That's just being prepared.
Again, I'm going back to the beginning of Euphoria. That's what I'm referring to. So to me, he basically told him, like, listen, bro, I know. I'm not talking about rebuttal, nigga. I'm talking to what he asked me. I'm not even talking about rebuttaling what he said on Family Matters. I'm saying Kendrick on Euphoria at the beginning, in his lyrics said, "I know what you're going to talk about. I know the angles you're going to take, and I know this."
So what?
And again, nigga, what do you mean? So what? The point is he knows. He knows that it goes back to the mole shit.
Drake did the same thing on Taylor Made. He used Pac voice to say, "Hey, I'm gonna give you a free one." I heard on the Joe Budden podcast. Use the pedophile angle, and that's exactly what Kendrick did. What I'm trying to say is, forget what we're predicting, because both of these guys knew their weakness. Kendrick knew there was nothing about him out there except what he revealed on his most personal album, Mr. Morales and the Big Stepper. Of course he's gonna predict that angle. My thing is, show me a bar, because you're saying there's definitely a mole. Show me a bar that when Kendrick dropped immediately after Drake, he had rebuttals to what Drake just said, or he predicted what Drake was gonna say in that last track that leads to say maybe a mole put him on game rather than he just randomly guessed.
Okay, let me look through the lyrics on Meet the Gram, since you specifically want something from that song.
And also the third verse on Family Matters is a rebuttal towards Euphoria, when he talks about the whole cease and desist and the Tupac estate situation. So even then, like the Family Matters was kind of, he added on to it.
My theory with Family Matters is that the leak that Kendrick got was just the beginning portion that you hear snippet, like you hear a snippet version of it on push-ups. So like I think he just heard the beginning portion and then he added on to the second portion and the third portion after niggas kept talking.
And by the way, that's what
I think about it.
I see people are saying to me, they say, well, yo, why are you calling out the lies? You remember after Euphoria, you told Drake to lie on Kendrick. I absolutely did. And yeah, like that's why I kind of look at both of them and I'm like, yo, bro, like, it's a battle, bro. Like, there's going to be lies. And that's why I said Drake got to, even though the lie told about him is like really a lie you can't counter. When somebody says you're a pedophile, it's like, bro, if you ignore it, you look guilty. If you say you're not, you look guiltier. However, bro, they're supposed to kind of like embellish the truth in this and third. You're supposed to do shit for shock value in a battle. Like, I just didn't know it was going to be like, oh, we're only talking about beating women, pedophile shit. Like, it's almost like raping shit. It's like, bro, of course those things are like trigger points for like the whole world. But if you lie like, yo, nigga, don't you remember when you almost got slapped or whatever, like that's kind of natural. That's normal. That's always been in the battle, right? Like, that's always been kind of like natural to like, in Ether, it'd be like, yo, like, remember in 88 when I was blah, blah, yo, you was a ballerina. Well, actually, that's Takeover. But he was talking about Jay-Z running through the project buildings or whatever the case is. Like, yeah, line is kind of part of this shit. You know what I mean? So I'm not, like, penalizing both. I'm just trying to say, if we're not talking about which songs are better rapping and we're talking about who got the best lie, I'm good. Right? Like, because the biggest lie in all this is the pedophile shit, right?
And you can't really like.
Oh, okay. Can we? I mean, the way that he responded, he was fucked either way, because it's like if you don't respond to it, niggas are gonna run with it, and if you respond to it, at least in the way that he did, which I think was poor as fuck, that was a poorly executed response. Niggas are gonna think you did it too. But the thing is here's why I'm glad you're bringing that up and not focusing on this fucking child thing. Like the difference between Kendrick's situation, like the biggest claims that each party brings to the table. The difference between Kendrick's claim of him having DV and Drake's claim of him being a pedophile, or I will even go away from a pedophile, and I'll say I don't think he truly had sex with underage women. I just think that he has behavioral tendencies that can be likened to grooming. I think that truly, but I don't think he was a literal pedophile.
Oh my god!
I think he's a literal pedophile. The difference between the two is, go ahead, Ak.
I see everybody keeps saying that Ak is ignoring some dog video. I don't know what dog video you're talking about. Please tell me. I'll watch it. Like, I don't know why people think I'm in here like to play some, like, again, if I was in here to be Drake Defense Squad, I wouldn't even say I personally believe Drake lied about certain shit. I wouldn't say that, right? Like, I would just be like, oh my God, I'd just be delusional. Bro,
who cares if he got a bitch playing doggy? Like, who cares?
No. Wait, what are they talking about? They keep saying something with a dog. Are we talking
No, they say because there's a rumor. Yeah, there's a rumor going on that he basically has females sometimes, like I think drink out of dog bowls or act like dogs or some shit like that, bro.
Who cares?
Yeah, no, puke in the dog bowls too.
Really?
Yeah, something about that. From what I was told, it was Drake had like girls like drink out of dog bowls and puke in dog bowls, and it even got as far as that's what Kendrick was going to in terms of Drake being a sexual deviant, like several different things.
Y'all see what happens when you loud, Nick?
Wait, where did that info come from, though? Where did that info come from? Because, like, I do know there's one sexually deviant, like, claim, and that came out when that Layla Lace was saying whatever about Drake. She said that Drake wanted her to, like, I don't know, like he spat in a cup and threw it on her face or some shit like that, which obviously that's some like kind of weird shit, of course. But what's up with this dog bowl shit? Where did that come from?
Again, what I was told, someone named Dutchavelli, like a British rapper named Dutchavelli, and there's apparently a video of it happening. Apparently, I don't know, it hasn't surfaced for whatever reason, but the claims come from someone named Dutchavelli.
So Dutchavelli,
y'all gotta go get some pussy. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, this conspiracy shit is so not weird, confirmed.
Bro. Okay, and this is where I'm like, listen, yo, if I'm a Kendrick fan, I would stop with the cynical shit, bro. It's okay to say, yo, listen, Drake, we beat you at your own game. We out-bopped you. We got the song everybody's singing in the club. If you say that, I don't think any Drake fan could say anything else. When you're making up like this thing to like, you're making up rumors or whatever to substantiate these other things said, like, yo, Drake is A, B, C, and D. Like, without some real solid proof, and maybe Kendrick did have solid proof, we just never seen it. Without some real solid proof, it feels like more reaching than actually, just living in the moment of, yo, Kendrick got a bop right now. Like, bro, that's what Kendrick fans should be thinking about. We got a bop right now. Everybody's dancing to it. No, nobody's dancing to Drake's this song like how they dancing to Not Like Us. We're feeling like we're up. What's up with this other shit? I'm trying to make this
Day
nigga.
68, Drake still ain't dropped yet. What the fuck are we waiting on?
Yeah, no, but they're trying to make
the video of the dog shit was sold in the past too. That's what I heard, and it was also discussed on this one site that released a whole bunch of shit that's not being reported on called "Crazy Days and Crazy Nights." I don't know if you've heard about that.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the blind items. The blind items. Yeah, man.
Y'all on some gossip of the city shit. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Nigga, what the fuck are y'all? So wait. So
yeah,
Drake has. So y'all are saying that the rumor is Drake has women drink out of dog bowls.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're not saying specifics. It's always like blind items, and the claims they're not like from like. I mean, they've been around in the past too. It was like even predating the beef, even before like all the shit came out with like Not Like Us and everything.
Right. Like that's another thing about some of the shit. It's like I keep telling you, it's not like some of the stuff is coming out right now. It's been talks about a lot of the shit y'all are talking about now behind the scenes, it's just because Drake is who he is. Like niggas have not like focused on it. But
Isn't there
now
a
it's
20?
Fast now.
Isn't there a 22-page document on Twitter that has all the stories, but they're like censored with different names and shit?
Damn. That nigga Drake going down like an L. Certified weirdo.
I don't know. I think that's something having to do with Coolio. Two other people said that like today that all the shit that he was saying wasn't like factual. He's not
So
really in the loop. He doesn't know anything that Coolio.
let's get to the bottom of it. Is there a video or not?
There's a video of the dog shit. Like I said, it was being sold around.
Is Drake in the video or not?
Yo,
I
see the video?
like I said, I know nothing. I just know that there's a
Okay,
video.
so you don't know shit, so there's no video because you ain't see the video. It's just conspiracy theories at this point.
Yeah, like they
Yeah, Ray, tell that fuck nigga. Yeah.
Like we were trying to find out some shit, see some shit, and y'all not coming with nothing, bruh.
Okay. Switches to that. And there's another video actually. I mean, you guys were talking about the Ebony Prince stuff.
Who cares about Ebony Prince?
Ebony Prince is I Love McConan, bro. We all know it.
He's that
Yeah.
boxing
Okay. So basically, that just goes into the whole sexual deviant thing.
Who cares? Is it Drake or not? Is it Kendrick or not?
Yeah, it is. That's why Ebony Prince is trying to threaten it with them because the CCTV footage apparently shows Drake doing like gay shit with other people and getting protected by the Ebony House.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what I was told. The CCTV footage. Ebony's trying to threaten it with Drake because Drake did some pretty stupid shit in it. Apparently, it had something to do with him taking part in like gay activities, getting provided gay protection for gay activities.
Another
The Ebony House.
theory.
Yeah, no, like I said, CCTV footage. The guy has it. I mean, eventually, I mean, it's being sold around too. There's clips of like the video as well. There's other shit that was shown. He also punched out a journalist, a guy in a wheelchair. Something about that.
Yo, what is this nigga talking about, bro? Yeah,
Bro, he's just yapping, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Man's talking about fairies and dogs.
This is not the same person
Wait,
in the
Drake
wheelchair.
punched
in
the cripple?
footage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same person. Oh shit, bro.
Hey, I
Yeah,
keep
guy's
seeing
a
the stuff
journalist.
that on Kendrick Reddick I posted in the VC chat. It's like a lot of the stuff where everybody getting the information and the Coolio dude getting his information from.
Yeah, the dude said Jimmy Brooks would not be proud of you for what happened that night. There's a reason why he said that. He punched out a crippled journalist, and there's photos of the guy getting punched. There's photos of the bruises on his face, like taken from the CCTV footage. The guy was selling it for like $800.
Real quick. Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all are crazy. I don't know if this has anything to do with what y'all are talking about. I know sometimes, like, now I gotta, like, always, like, tell y'all if y'all judge my facial expression. The video earlier on when I was, like, and I was quiet, it was a archived it wasn't a video. It was an archived New York Times article about the mark, and there was a lot of Epstein shit in it. And then remember, I played the video and I pulled up the archive thing. Here's the funny thing. Look on Twitter. This is what I'm saying. People are reaching so crazy. I kind of understand. Yo, the internet is a trip. Type in academics and dog, right? Like, I was like, what the fuck? Look at this. Look at this. Folks are now saying they heard dog noises in the back of Akademiks' stream. Look, chat. Y'all gotta hear this. Here we go. Yo, chat. Y'all hear the dog noises now. I have 4 Rottweilers, okay? For all y'all ops, they gonna eat y'all alive. My boy Pluto, my son, my firstborn, the first, like, joint out of my I'm playing some dog. My first dog got hit by a car. He's undergone 2 surgeries. They've told me I cannot let him out of his cage because he re-injured himself and refractured his leg. He did 2 surgeries. They're even threatening me, saying if we got to keep doing re-surgeries, they might have to amputate his leg. I have to keep him in a crate. So he's in a cage. I feed him. He's doing amazing, but he's sick and tired of being in the cage. So that's him balling in the background. He's like, I want to get out. I can't let him out because he's going to re-injure himself. He don't chill. He jumps up. He has a broken arm. So if you hear my dog, my baby Pluto is right there. Stop listening to these weirdos trying to make some shit. That was not my phone. My dog is there. Look, if I be quiet, he'll start making noise because he wants to see me. He's in the cage. Unfortunately, and I hope y'all don't think I'm being cruel, the doctor, I got to bring him back to the doctor 2 days from now. He's going to get his bandage changed. But they tell me I have to limit and restrict his movement. When he got out after his first surgery, I kind of let him move around a little bit. He somehow refractured his leg. I brought him in again. I told you I was bringing him again for another surgery, okay? So unfortunately, trust me, it hurts my heart. That's like my baby. That's my twin. That's my love. But I can't just let him do what he wants. And, you know, I'm giving him his medication. I'm giving him his food. Trust me, Pluto took a shit on my fucking carpet today, like twice, and I had to just fucking clean it because, hey, it is what it is. Like, he can't really do too much. I can't let him go outside and just run around. Like, they said only let him out to go to the bathroom. So if you hear my dog crying, that's my dog. That's Pluto. Please stop making up these dumbass rumors, okay? You Kendrick fans need to get a life.
Yo, Ak, who called you, man? The Illuminati called you and said,
Yo, I just looked on Twitter. They were like, yo, what's up with these dog noises, bro? Like, yo, what do you think? I just received a dog? Like Drake fucking a dog? Yo, this is crazy. Bro, it's my
if
dog.
you never would have said nothing, Play would have been in here next week.
Yo,
Ak, you
Chad,
had the video the whole time.
I feel so bad for my boy. He got a cone around his neck that he got this like big ass cushion thing too, because he bit the last time when his foot got re-injured, he bit off his cast and his waterproof thing, and he was starting to move on the leg that didn't fully heal. It got screws and plates in it. Trust me, I paid like for the first surgery was like $17,000, and I had to pay another $13,000 for the new surgery. So I'm down. I don't care about the money, but that's my baby, and they're not amputating his leg. I don't give a fuck what happens. Okay.
You get well soon, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah. So please let my dog cry. He's gonna be good. I'm gonna hug him afterwards, but I can't just let him run around because if he injures himself again, like I ain't gonna say what I really want to say. When the doctor told me, hey, the part of the bone that's fractured is so low. They're like, we don't have a lot of bone mass, and we can't really put more plates and screws. If he refractures it again, we might have to start thinking about options that might lead to amputation. Amputation? I'm looking at them like, you're smoking that crack. You smoking that Krizak. Never. So, unfortunately, Pluto can't have a good time right now. I got to do it for 2 weeks at least. 2 weeks. It's about 3-4 days in. 2 weeks at least. He gotta like let his kids and his wife or his baby, they can run around, but he gotta stay in the cage. So he gonna cry from time to time. I'm sorry. Okay, he's not being mistreated. That's my love. But if you hear him, that's him. Okay.
Hey, check VC chat. What I just posted in there with the Kendrick thing.
Yo, niggas on Twitter is crazy.
Niggas say you are hiding a dog.
Bro, they thought I had a dog video of Drake. Yo, they thought I had a dog video of Drake. That's my love. Like, yo, this is crazy, bro. They thought
you are hiding a dog.
Bro, people are running with everything right now, bro. The internet's in shambles.
Yo,
oh God, like that's why I don't take this internet shit serious at all. Like, really don't.
Okay,
I think
all
people
right.
are digging too deep with these records, bro.
Now, chat, if there is another dog, not my dog, if there's another dog video, I will play it. But that dog, that is Pluto. He's gonna cry. And by the way, I'm gonna let y'all talk for a bit because I ain't gonna lie, like we're having a good time streaming today. I think, chat, we're almost at 6 hours. We gotta go 8 today. Gotta go 8 because I didn't stream yesterday or whatever. So I'm definitely gonna give you 2 more hours, but I'm going to have to give Pluto some food and his medication. I put it in these little, like he gets like this nice little gourmet thingy, and he just chews through it. So he got like 3-4 medications. So my boy's gonna be good. You know what I mean? And it's okay if he takes a shit right in my house or pees, it's fine. It's just you gotta take the L. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Nah, I feel you.
Yo, Ak, did you ever get to the bottom of the 4 bats not being an OVO thing?
Oh no, I did not.
Yeah, the album's out. He had a cool little trailer and shit. I saw that. Good work, 4 bats.
And Kanye
Also,
West is
we got to
doing the
talk
album.
about. We got to celebrate Megan Thee Stallion flopping. God is good.
But how'd she flop?
Niggas, you dropped the album. That shit flop.
You talking about tour tickets? Tour tickets is like at like $20, like it's the same price of like a Benihana's meal type shit.
Hey, I just seen Nicki Minaj go through Meg Thee Stallion's spot, like Houston. Look, here Pluto again. That nigga, he is crying like